Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Mass Effect Legendary Edition Renegade playthrough. This is episode 20. In the last episode we finished up some of the side missions that we had. We did the Helena Blake side mission where we took out the crime lords and then convinced her to not be a bad person anymore. And now we are back on the Citadel. I'm just going to throw in, there we go, some stuff for these guys. So we're back on the Citadel. We've got a couple of things, a couple of missions to turn in. One mission to pick up from Nasana Dantius. She called us and asked us to meet her here. And then there's a couple of other things that we can do on the Citadel as well. Once we've done those, we will head off and start the Noveria mission. So we'll probably be on the Citadel for the majority of this episode. We might just make it to Noveria, but the next episode, which will air on Friday, will be the start of the Noveria mission. Okay, so let's get started.
Commander Shep, Khalees have been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
We all know it should have happened years ago. I hope the Council realizes that we won't sit at the kids' table forever.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our development of fighter carriers, it shows other races that we're able to think outside the box.
That's gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
You bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
No. I have to admit, I do that even when I'm on Paragon because it's just funny. Right, so we need to go to the Citadel Tower. And while we do that, I will try and remember what other missions we have that we can pick up while we're here. Oh,
Commander,
like this one.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Okay, we need to go and speak to Rear Admiral
No,
Kahoku.
I'm waiting. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I found them. Well, what was left of them. They ran into a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, but nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
I hope you find what you're after, Admiral.
I will, Shepard. I'll let you know when I find anything out.
Okay, so we will hear from Admiral Kahoku again at some point. Let's see, yep, the other guy's right there. Garoth.
Any news? Did you find my brother yet?
He did.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
This is so mean. You're filling
False
yourself.
hope doesn't do anybody any good.
Maybe. But sometimes I think false hope is better than no hope at all. Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
We're so mean. It's kind of funny. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a stupid nothing one just over here. Oh, and then we can go and see if we can see Conrad again.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Is this man harassing you, ma'am?
Perhaps you could talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
For what it's worth, I think you should consider undergoing the therapy.
I don't care what you think. Who are about you anyway. It's my child. It's my decision.
You've already lost your husband. Are you gonna let your grief endanger the baby too?
I had to watch Jacob die. I can't risk causing the death of my child as well.
Your husband's death wasn't your fault. But if you refuse the therapy, your child's death could be.
Don't you understand? I can't lose this baby. This is all I have left of him.
And you and that baby are all I have left of Jacob. I can't lose you. Either of you. Not after this.
Then why didn't you just say that instead of yelling at me?
I was scared. I'm sorry.
If it means that much to you, if you trust that it's the right thing, I'll do the therapy. Thank you so much. I guess we needed an outside person to talk some sense into both of us.
Renegade +9. Okay, let's see if we can go and talk to Conrad, although we were kind of mean to him, so he might not actually be there anymore. But we'll go see if he's there. Oh yes. Hi Conrad, remember me?
Hey, come in. You were too busy to talk last time, but that's not a problem. I know you're busy being the first human Spectre and all.
I don't have time for this crap. Go back to whatever hole you crawled out of.
So that's how it is? The rest of us should just let you reap the fame and glory? Well, you're not the only one who can stand up for humanity. I'll show you.
Oh, we're not nice to Conrad. And then we need to go and plant that bug. Plant the bug for Emily and then go and speak to Nasana Dantius. And then we can head to Noveria. Right, seasick. I think we need to go back and talk to Emily now. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Citadel Tower. Here she is.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
I did this as a favor, Ms. Wong. You're on your own now.
Of course, Commander Shepard. I won't trouble you any further. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Okay. Now to the embassies.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You got in over your head and you expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job.
I'm the right woman for every job. Okay, so we will go and do that, but we're gonna go and do Noveria first. We'll do Noveria, then do a couple of side missions that we've picked up, like this one and the one from the Alliance, and any others that we may pick up on the way, and then we'll do Pharos. Then we'll clean up any other side missions that we have left, and then we can do Vermeer, and then it's basically a straight shot to the end.
Lieutenant,
So we'll head to
in the
Noveria.
last few fights, your biotics seem to pack more punch. Is it practice, or are you actually getting stronger?
You try
I've
to
always
cut my
held
grass,
back a little
Liara.
when I use my powers on living targets. Fear of hurting someone, I guess. But after what I saw on Eden Prime, I'm not holding back anymore. Not against a Geth, not against anyone.
You tell them, Caden. Okay, yeah, so as I was saying, we will head to Noveria and probably end the episode
Logged.
there.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
So that next time we're starting straight on Noveria. So I would say the stuff for Noveria is
Message
probably...
Patching it through.
I know what this is.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
Oops.
The brass isn't happy with the way you treated her. This comes straight from the Joint Military Command.
I don't have the patience to deal with tabloid gadflies who think they're great journalists.
Commander, if she had done that at a bar, she'd go home in an ambulance. But they want me to make this clear. We can't mistreat the press. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
You can't mistreat the press. I can do whatever I want. I'm a Spectre. Right, so Noveria. Yep, so as I was saying, the Noveria stuff's probably going to take us minimum 3 episodes, possibly 4. Depends on how quickly we can get through it, because there's stuff that you do at the port, which will probably take us an episode. Then there's traveling to the peak. I would say it's going to take us 4. So there's the
Message
stuff.
Commander just came in over a secure channel.
Again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Okay, so as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. I think it'll probably be 4 episodes. There's the stuff at the port when you first get there. So that'll probably be an episode. Then there's actually travelling from the port to the station we need to get to. Which can take a little while. Then there's the first half of the station and the second half of the station. So I'm gonna say, unless we get there quite quickly, travelling from the port to the station, and then manage to do that first half of the station along with that, we might get that done in 1 episode, but it might be over 2, but we'll see. So it'll be 3 or 4, I would imagine, to do the Noveria stuff. But we will land there just now and just do this quick opening bit before we finish this episode.
SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Oh, and for those of you who've never played Mass Effect or seen anything about Mass Effect before, remember Cerberus. It's important for the next game, so just remember the name Cerberus.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Joker's so funny. All that military training, Shepard, and that's how far you could run. So we definitely need to take Liara. She's a must. And then I think we'll take Garrus, just for the tech and combat strength, because that's a lot of biotic stuff.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
And just before we go, Garrus has got some stuff. Oh, definitely electronics. Actually, okay. No, I think me and Yara are fine. Right, equipment. No. 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 Can give her a new biotic amp. A new Omni tool. And then Garrus. Okay.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
No. I can guarantee
Get out of here.
it won't be.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone piss in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the Executive Board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
Oops.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy.
Is this
Do you know how valuable...
Understood.
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before, but things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I don't think that's likely, but you can try.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Okay guys, so we are here on Noveria. There are, as I said before, there's a few things that we need to do in the actual port here before we head to Peak 15 where Liara's mother, Matriarch Benezia, is at the moment. So it will be 3 to 4 episode arc for Noveria. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give it a like down below, leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure the notification bell is on so that you don't miss any future videos. And thanks for watching. Bye!